You just did a live on I think I changed it.
Oh, well, we live, baby.
Oh. We are. Hold on. Let me I need to. I'm trying to change this. I'm sorry.
This mix is so good, y'all. It's so good.
I'm actually proud of that mix.
It's so good. Maybe because I haven't had a hookah in I don't even know how long it's been. I think the last time I had hookah was at
Mm.
Monet party, and that was like in July. If yeah, that was in July. And I got one at home. I just don't smoke. Since I stopped drinking, I don't do nothing no more.
Okay, I'm tagging you from my business page. I don't know why. Let me see.
I didn't get no notification yet.
I don't know what happened. It just literally will not let it go live. It's live on the business page.
I don't see nothing on my Facebook.
Yeah, that's weird.
Mm-mm. Let me go to
Here we
page.
go.
You found it?
Yep.
Khayla, why is there H in there?
You gotta ask Andrea. I know another Kayla with the same spelling. She got it from Days of Our Lives. So it's not silent. It's just there.
It's there.
In a way.
Right.
All right, y'all. Well, we are live. We are live. Hello, hello. Welcome back, everyone. Oh, it's been a minute since the relaunch and the and the coming back of the podcast. But let me go to my notes because I'm trying to be have my shit together. So today we are welcome to Let That Simmer podcast, where we talk about lots of things. We talk about love, marriage. Well, if somebody is married, shit, love, relationships, things that's going on around the city, all type of things. But today we are going to talk about some things that's near and dear to my heart. Number one being the food industry. And number two being customer service.
I'm like, she talking. I can just
two being customer service. So we're coming off the heels of and this was I'm so glad that we came back today because we're literally coming back from off the heels of the whole tuna lady debacle and debacle because from frenzy debacle bullshit because when I saw that, everything that was going on, I was just like, wow.
I was there.
Yeah, I know. And I'm so glad that's why you're here.
Wrapped up, I was trying to hurry up and get there, get Shalonda stuff and get out. And that wasn't the case. I didn't even stand in line. I walked right up to the front.
Yeah.
And I was there for 45 minutes.
Yeah. I wouldn't
holding my phone like how you posted. That was me holding my phone up like I'm in a concert.
It was too much from what I saw, and I felt like it brought out a very good discussion amongst our community, amongst our just amongst everybody, whether you're a business owner or not, whether you're in the food industry or not. It brought out a lot of interesting comments. So we're going to talk about that. We're also we'll talk to Khayla a little bit about what she does. I know a lot of you know her. A lot of you may not know her. We'll talk about what Khayla does. And then we'll also get into a new business venture that I will be starting and launching in November.
Okay.
So it all ties in.
No,
Right,
no
right.
music for that,
Do,
no
do,
clap, no
do.
nothing. Dang.
This side ain't no.
So let me remind y'all. Let me remind you, those that are watching that may have never watched before, whether it be the new show, the old show. Um, I say what the fuck I want. My opinion is my opinion. If you have an opinion, you can definitely come in the comments. But I don't deal with any type of disrespect. I don't deal with any type of bullshit. Those that know me, you know. Secondly, I only talk about what I know, right? So while my experience may not be the same as Kayla's, it may not be the same as Tone's, it may not be the same of anybody else that's watching. That's absolutely fine. And I respect everybody's opinions and things like that. But I only talk about what I know. This is in my real life. This is in pod life. This is in wherever I'm at. I don't talk no shit about what I don't know. Okay. First things first. So now let me just say that um when we talk about our community, and when we talk about, and on top of that, I wore this shirt for a reason. There's always a method to the madness, which it says Black business owner, which I am. I know a lot of Black business owners, and there we can all be honest that in our city there is a stigma of Black business owners. We'll say that first. Um, and so I think that the first approach that I want to take is um, let's talk about our Black business owners. But first, let's talk about the whole tuna lady debacle. So she came here. This is not her first time coming here.
I was gonna cut in like this is her second.
Yes.
Actually,
yes.
I would say third because she
Mhm.
was here once. And
Can
she
you
said
hear?
she,
Pull your mic up a little bit.
she said she had to come back
Mm-hmm.
because Milwaukee is her number one city.
Hmm.
She sold out the first time. I think she was at Midtown
Mm-hmm.
when I first think about it.
Mm-hmm.
And at that time, I was rolling out of Elevate upstairs. I was talking to my cousin Jamal, and I'm like, well, Zaytoven, I'm like, how somebody else coming to our city
Mm-hmm.
and selling out, and we can't even do it. Like we've had plenty little, well, I wouldn't say little. We have plenty events where we had local entrepreneurs selling their food, and we not selling out like that. Some are and some aren't, but for her to sell out 3 times,
Mm-hmm.
that's crazy.
Crazy. And so not only did she come, but then we also have
The burger guy.
Darius.
It was a burger guy.
Was it?
I don't know. It
I
was
don't
somebody.
know
It was
about him, but
$150 for something.
Oh yeah, we had that guy that came. We also had, and then we had Darius. What's the guy Darius
He
Williams
do a lot of reviews.
that did the reviews?
But see, he wasn't selling anything.
No. He wasn't selling, but I'm mentioning him for a reason.
Okay.
So, okay. So the lady comes, she posts whatever she posts. She comes to our city. Everybody's standing in line, and from some of the videos that I have seen and the reviews of the food was that, in my opinion, it's overpriced.
$20 for a 16-ounce container.
Yes, the weight was terrible. No organization, no tidiness, all of that jazz, right? Okay, boom. So she comes, I guess apparently
She was late.
she was late. There were pre-orders. The pre-order people did not get their food,
No.
which actually happened to start a fight with her. And then the next day, come to find out that some of y'all got sick.
I didn't eat enough to get sick.
Listen.
I had like 3. Like I said, it wasn't nasty.
Mhm.
It just wasn't. It didn't have a lot of flavor for me.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't
Mhm.
KhayWay, but KhayWay don't make that. I'm not making that. Don't ask me. I'm not putting it in egg rolls.
Don't say I'm not
making
doing
it. No, I'm not doing it. I
Look,
seen
People
since
love
she's
to
been
tell
here.
you.
I seen like 4 people make it and they
Mhm.
sell it, but it's still not.
Mhm.
They not getting like the clientele that she was getting, or like the
Mhm.
hoo-ah that she was getting. Where I'm like saying she was selling it out of. She drove from Chicago
Mhm.
with it in her trunk with ice.
Yeah.
So it was tempt when I got it.
So
but
I'm
it's
gonna say
still-
this: if you got sick, that's your fault.
Yeah.
Dead ass. I don't care
And it
if
was
you
hot.
got sick. Like there's no. So for me, as somebody who cooks, who is certified, um have my credentials to
Mhm.
sell food, um ain't nothing safe about that. There's nothing safe about that. It's tuna, it's mayonnaise, and I'm not hating. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not hating because
She got
for
her shit off.
me,
I
yeah,
can't-
she
I-
got her shit off. But for me, what was more important was, we can talk about, the food not being safe. We can talk about all of that. But what was more important to me was the fact that our city, and I'm
went
not, and I'm
crazy.
when I say our city, because it was so many people, our city came out and supported this lady. Hey Tan, hey Kia.
Hey,
Our
twin.
city came out and supported this lady with no question of customer service, no question of her credentials.
We even sent money and not knowing if she was really coming.
Thank
That
you.
was my thing at first. I'm like,
Thank you.
I'm kind of scared
Thank you.
of sending my money.
Mhm.
It was only $40,
Mhm.
but still,
Mm-hmm.
if
No
she didn't show up,
question.
how was I going?
Yeah.
How was I going to dispute that?
And no question of the price. Now, for those of you that don't know, me and Khayla both we do egg rolls, right?
Mhm.
There has never been any type of animosity. There's never been any type of jealousy.
Mm-mm.
I never felt any type of competition between
She even helped me
me
roll
and
for my
her.
cut you off.
Mhm.
She even helped me roll for my KhayWay day back in 2019.
Sure
21?
did. Sure did. Sure did.
I think it was 19.
Sure did. Because because my goal when I started, and even before I started selling food and started my business, I just want to empower people, and I want to support people. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't know when somebody is doing something, whether it be cooking, whether it be crafting, anything that they're doing it from their heart.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? We'll get into the subject of and the topic of customer service in a bit. But first and foremost, that's your craft, and me sitting there watching, I'm not just gonna sit there and talk about you and be like, oh shit, she fucked up over there. Da, 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 da. No, I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna help. If I can help you, I'm gonna help you.
And that's
I'm not
it.
gonna ask for nothing. I don't want no accolades. I don't want no. I went and helped, and then I went back to my booth
Yep.
and
day
minded
was
my
crazy.
business.
That day was crazy.
Oh, hey Kia, I love Kia to
That's my
death.
girl. Like that is
Um,
my girl.
She said, of course, because both y'all really beautiful people. KhayWay, K my twin, and B used to manage and train me. I sure did. I
love
sure
her
did. Which
down.
I hope you still hear when I say my announcements. But anyway, but for me, it is so important to support our local people. And when I say support, yes, at one point in time, I used to be like, oh, if you just share a post and da 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 da, yes, that's also support. But supporting monetarily, without, I had somebody ask me how big was my egg rolls. And literally, I'm selling the egg rolls for $5. And I've seen people sell their egg rolls for more than that.
I have too, and that's why I went up. But it's gonna stay at 6, and I think 6 is steep. But
Right. You know what I'm saying? And I've literally had people, and I'm like, what? Like, and I had to tell the nigga, either you gonna buy the egg roll or
get out
not.
of line.
Get the fuck out my line. Because I'm not about to sit here
My price is my price.
Exactly. My price is my price.
We didn't
when you'll
question
go
her price
somewhere else,
anywhere.
you'll go somewhere else and you'll pay, and then you get home and then you'll be unsatisfied with your food and you'll
Yep.
be unhappy
Still
with your
hungry.
food. But you know what I'm saying? So I just think that, with support, we have to make sure that we're supporting our own people. Now, I saw a lot of posts today where it was funny how the tide turned,
I didn't
right?
see nothing today. I guess because I was cooking.
Probably so. But the
Listen.
tide turned. The tide went from I can't believe y'all stood out here and y'all, this lady came and sold all this da 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 da. And then the next day it was, but how y'all gonna get mad because I don't support y'all and y'all don't market, y'all don't do this, y'all don't do that, y'all don't do that. As somebody who done it for, and as somebody who has been
Hey, Juanita.
consistently
Hosting daily. Yeah.
consistently marketing, consistently, that don't work either.
Mm-mm.
Because I'm gonna keep it all the way 100 with y'all. Y'all, people don't support in this city unless you are popular,
I get that.
unless you are someone of a certain caliber who runs in a certain circle,
Certain click.
a certain
The
clique.
same
You are
circle.
not supported.
Mhm.
And let's just keep that shit real.
I
You know
agree
what I'm
with you.
saying?
Yeah, I agree with
Let's
you.
just keep that shit real. And I know for a fact because I know a lot of those people in those circles.
We know a lot of
We
those
know
people.
a lot of those people in those circles. And I'm not just talking about off of social media. I'm talking about personally. Personally. And you niggas still don't support. So now what? So now what? And like I said on Duran's post, I know my food is good. I know my, back when I was, which I'm actually going to start back. But back when I was consistently, I was consistent.
I'm
I know my customer,
semi-consistent.
my customer service was great.
I feel like mine's is
So,
top tier.
so,
up there.
so what's the problem now? So all of those three was hit. And the main, I'm not gonna say what I want to say, but the main person that was saying all of this,
Don't support.
you ain't never supported me.
Don't support. I got
You
a
ain't
lot of
never
people-
supported me.
I got some day ones from like day ones when I
Mhm.
started off, like the very first time I rode, that's still rolling with me.
Mm-hmm.
And when I say
Mhm.
they still rolling with me from day one, and I've been rolling for 8 years.
Mm-hmm.
I got people that ain't never had an egg roll and they still just share. KhayWay was a word of mouth because at first I really didn't even want to sell anything.
Right.
I did it because I just didn't wait. I didn't want to wait in line at Pepper Pot.
Mm-hmm.
That was the only reason I.
Right.
My brother
Facts.
was like, "Man, you better sell that shit."
Yeah.
Sent me $100 and was like, "Here, go buy what you need to do, make it back."
Mm-hmm.
I ain't stopped since. I tried to
Mhm.
stop and couldn't stop.
Mm-hmm.
Can't
Can't
stop.
stop, won't stop. And that's, and that's an example of somebody who is she didn't intend on going into business, but she became passionate about what she was doing.
Mhm.
And a lot of times folks are looked over because I'm not always in the street. I'm not running with a certain
I
circle.
don't go out.
I'm not, you know what I'm saying? I'm not all of that. But you can't tell me that you engage with me on my post. So
Oh, they
I'm
didn't see
coming
that
down
post.
your
They didn't see
timeline.
that post. They seen everything else, but they didn't see that
Right.
post.
Right. Or let me tell y'all something else. When you say that you're going to make something, and this is where being a food in the food industry is so hard, because we have to think about the price of food. We have to
Everything
think
went
about
up.
everything is going up, right? So if I post and I say I'm gonna be making XYZ, or even I post a video of me making something and I get 50 people saying, "Oh, I want that. I want that. I want that." So then when I say, "Okay, here's the date. This
You
is
got
what
2
I'm
people.
doing."
It's crickets.
And on top of that, when I go on and I tag the people that said, "I want that. I want that. I want that," it's crickets now.
Mhm.
It's crickets.
I had to stop doing that. It's. I wouldn't
because
say
now it seems like I'm begging.
yes, and that's why I stopped too. Because
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't. Let me. How
And
can I word
it's
this?
frustrating, and it's
It's time consuming.
it's time consuming.
It's very time consuming.
It's time consuming.
Coming from somebody that I roll the day of. If you order with me, I am rolling the day of. I don't roll the night before. I shop. I may shop the day before.
Tone.
I may shop the day before.
Right.
That's probably because I smoked it all. She didn't
But
get a
no,
chance.
but right. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's the thing. Like, I shop. Anybody who knows me and knows my process of when I cook, I shop the day of, because I want to make sure that the food is as fresh as possible.
That's me.
I shop the day of. I roll the day of. Everything that I do is the day of, literally probably coming right out of the grease or coming right out of the oven.
These I just took these out.
Yeah.
Took them
So
out right when you text me. I'm like, they
Yeah,
frying. I'm walking
right,
right
2
out the
minutes.
door.
So it's like, And it's like when we decide that we want to bash a business owner, when we decide that we want to um when we decide that we want to bash a business owner, um and everybody's not going to be perfect, right? So, I know that I've had days, and now, I cook for a living. So I know that there's been days where I may not have cooked my best, right? Um and those days I'm able to acknowledge that, and I'm able to fix it, right? Immediately. If somebody where I work, Black Bar and Bites, y'all come. We open on Wednesday through Sunday. Come on out, get you some food, good vibes, good drinks, pretty girls behind the bar. We got it all. Anyway, plug. But when I cook, I try to make sure that that people feel the love that's coming from my food. And even in the atmosphere that I cook now, I overhear things. I hear somebody when they say the food is good. I hear somebody when they say they're not too happy with the food. And in that moment, if it's brought back to me and they say, "Oh, XYZ is this way, this way." Now, I'm gonna say this too. I know when somebody is bullshit.
I was gonna say sometimes they be lying
because y'all be
food.
lying.
They want
because
free
y'all
food.
be lying. Y'all talk about customer
Ate
service
half
all
of the
day
wings
long.
and like, oh, it's cold.
Exactly. How you get a 6-piece? How you eat 4 of the wings and now all of a sudden it's cold?
Yeah.
But so on both sides, we definitely have to take accountability for things that we do. I've seen places where just for an example, I went to Popeyes, and
Popeyes can fuck up every day and they're still gonna go back.
Baby, let me tell you, because I went to Popeyes, I waited 30 minutes for my food, right?
Still was cold.
Waited 30 minutes for my food, looked in my bag, and I was like, "Oh, okay. It looks right." I didn't even, you know what I'm saying? It looks right. Got all the way home. I had the wrong shit. When I tell you I was fired up, I was so pissed because I was hungry. But what did I do? I went back and I had them make my food over and give me the right food. I still got my food, right? The customer service, when I went back, she said to me, I said, I didn't, this is not my food. I said, y'all gave me the wrong food. She said, I didn't give you your food.
Oh. Appleton.
Nope. Capital. She said, I didn't give you your food. I said, I know that you per se did not give me my food, but you work for the establishment
So now
that gave me the wrong food. So we a team player. So yeah, you gave me the wrong food. You know what I'm saying? But all in all, at the end of the day, I still got my food, right? So when it comes down to Black businesses, we like to hold each other to a higher standard that we don't hold anyone else.
Nope.
We don't like to, we like to call out our bullshit. But are you gonna get on corporate? You gonna go to Wendy's and you gonna get the wrong shit, and you gonna go to corporate and you gonna send an email and you gonna do this, or you gonna get on social media? Absolutely not.
Nope, I never
You gonna
seen
go,
nobody tag.
you gonna go back the fuck home. You gonna eat that cold ass shit, and you gonna sit there be pissed.
Yep. And you
That's
still gonna
it.
go back the next
That's
day,
it.
if not the day after.
Exactly. So there's no grace given us. There's no grace given us. You don't know what we're going throughout that day, that we're still trying to push that food out for y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like, yes, this is what I do, but I still want to serve my customers. You don't know what may have happened. You know what I'm saying? My lights may have got cut off. I mean, it didn't, but I'm just saying an example, because you know how bitches be. They be like, "Oh, she talking about how her lights get cut off." No, bitch, my lights didn't get cut off. This is an example. But you know what I'm saying? My lights may have got cut off. I remember I had a catering event where I kept blowing fuses.
So you remember
in
that?
my house. Kept blowing fuses.
Remember that day where I blew a fuse and I broke down crying? I was supposed to go to.
I remember that. I remember that. And Kia said, "Can one of us host the cook off?" Kia,
I'll
that
do
is
it.
actually
I
that
cook for
is
the house.
actually one of my, like, I really want to get into that, get into hosting and like highlighting like local cooks, local chef, kind of like what you did with that, but like more so like on like a cook off type of thing, not so much as
Competition.
a competition, but just like a friendly, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, you
So
said you're doing it for
absolutely, we can
Friendsgiving?
definitely. I could. Oh,
I
that's a
mean,
good
that's enough
idea.
time.
That is a good idea.
I know I know somebody that can get a spot
Okay.
where I don't know if they have a stove though. We could look into it.
Yes. Okay. We can make it happen. We can definitely make it happen. Definitely make it happen. Um so what was I saying? But yeah, we're not giving grace. Especially in the food industry. I remember when Darius Williams came and he went to 1700 pull up.
I remember that now.
And when
Shout out to
okay,
Ro.
Kia, I definitely, yes, shout out to Ro, love her. So when he went to 1700 pull up, and maybe I don't know, tag some food people so we can get some, some people to join the conversation. Kia the only one comment. I see we got 6 other people that's watching, or 5 other people that's watching. Y'all comment.
They
Y'all
usually
can
do that. Watch from the outside.
yeah, y'all can definitely comment. You know what I'm saying? Talk your shit.
I love you more, Juanita.
So like we definitely want to, like I said, we don't give each other grace. We don't give each other grace. But then I also see a lot of there's a lot of competition. And I understand friendly competition. I understand. Oh, what was I saying about Ro? Okay, so he went to 1700. And when he went to 1700 pull up, it was on, now as we know, and I forgot the name of what her menu is called, but it's a menu that it is not
turkey
it's not
leg day.
it's not a stationary menu where they serve everything the same thing every single day. She has different things that she serves on a daily basis. And he came in and he said, I really can't do a review because I think it was like Alfredo. And he was like, it's all no, it was all Alfredo. It wasn't turkey leg day. It was like all Alfredo. I remember. And when he did that, mind you, he didn't say anything wrong about the restaurant. He didn't say anything wrong. He didn't say anything wrong about customer service. He didn't say anything wrong about anything. All he said was, I can't do a full review because it's not a full menu, which is fair, right? You know what we did? We took that as an opportunity to dog that lady and her food. We took that as an opportunity. Again, we let somebody else come in from not in our city and dog that lady on her food. And I'm a keep it real. I'm very picky when it comes to where I eat. I'm very picky on just, you know what I'm saying, just where I eat in general. Which is another reason why I wanted to rebrand this podcast, and because the premise is that we review local food spots. That's my passion. That's what I do, right? So I want to get to that same theme, that same thing. But like I said, we allowed somebody else to come into our city and talk about something, and he wasn't even saying anything bad. We just jumped on it and rah the fuck out of her for no reason. And the food is good.
It's fuck. It's fuck.
The food is good. I mean, I've been to some spots, and I mean, that's probably between them and Upper Yard. Those are the only places that I go to get oxtails outside of me making them myself.
My mom makes it. Shout out to my mama.
Period.
And that's why I don't go. But there has been time when I go to Upper Yard, I'm only going for white rice and curry gravy. I mean, it's good. It's just out.
Yeah, because you can make it at home.
For it.
Right.
My mama make it. My auntie will make it. Or I just won't have it. I'll have something else.
Right. So I mean, the importance of supporting our own, and also, like, you know, and I saw something that said, I have people that'll support me just because of who I am, and I have people that won't support me just because of who I am.
That's crazy.
And that is something that I came to terms with. And I said, I know that there are certain people that just will not support me because of who I am. And that's absolutely fine with me, because not all money is good money.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, and if you really don't like me, and if you really
Tomorrow.
don't rock with me, then, you know, I really don't need it. You know
At
what I'm
all.
saying?
And I
Don't
you don't
give it
even
to
need
me.
to even speak on
Yeah,
anything that I'm
don't
doing then.
exactly. Don't give it to me. I'm cool on that. You know what I'm saying? But in the same breath, don't bash me, especially if you've never had, you know, what I have.
Right.
And I mean, I can say that I'm pretty, I'm not gonna call it luck, because I know how to fuck the cook. But I haven't had too many issues where somebody is bashing on a personal level, not where I work, but that too. But there, nobody's bashing my food. So I'm blessed in that sense, which I'm, you know, I'm extremely happy about in that sense. Um, but if that did have to happen, we also have to talk about the customer service aspect of it, right?
It's terrible. And so
Before
many
I get
places.
to that, before
So
I get
many
to that,
places.
I want to ask Khayla a couple of questions.
Okay.
So those of you that are watching, those of you that have already commented, some of you, like I said, some of you know her, some of you don't know her. This is Miss Khayla, Miss KhayWay. Woo, since we don't got the sound effects. Woo-hoo.
Clap it up for myself. Clap it up for
Clap it
myself.
up, clap it up.
I'll be done by the end. I'll be at
So
appointments if you want me to take it there and you just get out of my car. Look at them
Lord.
placing orders.
Right.
They be
So
on my
me
ass.
and me and KhayWay, we've been knowing each other for, it's probably been about 4 years now.
It's definitely been longer than 4 years.
No, it's not, because you know how
It's
I
definitely been
because
longer
we
than 4
met
years.
we met after Glenn passed. So
Well,
that's
it's just,
my
it's
timeline
just those
of
bonds
everything.
that feel
Right.
like it's longer, because I
Exactly.
definitely feel like it's been longer.
Yeah.
I've been in
Definitely.
my house now for 2. The other house I was there for 4, and that's when I started doing pop-ups.
And that's how we met each other, through the pop-ups. And ever since I've known KhayWay, and you know, I know her name is Khayla, but that's, you know, her business
Everybody
name.
call me
That's
that
what we,
now.
we called her KhayWay. But ever since I've known her, she's always had a good support. She
Shout out to
supports
Shout out to
everybody.
my supporters.
She
I'm nothing without y'all. For
and
real,
and
for
not
real.
even just your supporters. I'm talking about you in general. The way that you support people, right? Um, and I've seen the way that you support people, and I've seen the way that you treat people and that you love on people. Which is one reason why, because you all, as you know, I'm a watcher. I watch people, I watch how people treat people. And that's one of the reasons why I love you, is that the way that you support people, you don't ask for anything back. You don't you don't be shady, like, you know what I'm saying, like, you probably have had a not so good experience with somebody, and you don't share that.
I done had people play me so
yeah.
hard, like
Yeah.
to the core, where I would
Mhm.
never thought that somebody would do some of the things that they've done to me.
Mm-hmm.
And I've never went on Facebook and said this, and that. I just let it go.
Yeah, because at some point it's just like, why?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Why? It is what's
Me out of all people.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Like, I would literally take my bra off and give to somebody to let these motherfuckers just hang. Like, I would.
We don't want them bitches to hang, because them bitches.
I'm
is
just
big.
saying, like, I would literally do that.
Yeah.
And I still get like the slap in the face after the fact. Like you said, it's a lot of people that support me, and it's a lot of people that I support that have never had an egg roll. And you don't even have to eat an egg roll. Like I said, KhayWay is word of mouth. So rather you share it or even say how you've heard it, how good it was, and let somebody else try it for themselves. That's enough for me.
Right. And like, with your support, and I think that because you support so many people, That's one of the reasons why your supporters are so locked in with you, right? Because I'm not the only person that watches how people move with other people. You know what I'm saying? Other people watch that as well. Now, I will say that one of the drawbacks of supporting people is when you, for whatever reason, can no longer support, right? Um, we tend to take that as a jab. And I'm saying we because I'm human as well. And sometimes I may forget, right, that people have lives. I know that, at some point, I try to support people. I can only support people as much as, your pocketbook allows you to support people, right? So when we talk about supporting people and the people that support us, we also have to be cognizant of the fact that not everybody, especially if we're selling something, which is normally what it is, we have to be cognizant of the fact that everybody don't have them damn dollars.
No.
You know what I'm saying? People in lives change.
Absolutely.
So whereas I may have been able to buy 50 of your shirts,
now I can only buy one.
I can only buy one. And I can only buy it if you got a sale. But I got a whole bunch of them in my closet when my money was a little bit different.
And I can roll them
and
out
I can rock it and roll it. You know what I'm saying?
Week.
So
different colors.
Exactly. And I think that's where people forget, that support definitely comes in all shapes, sizes, in forms. One of the things that I wanted to ask you is, hold on, where's my Lord? I should have worn my glasses, child.
I see you I always be like, you screaming, your eyes is closed, so you still can see.
Child, you got the focus. Like... It's the focus of it. Let me see. Okay, so we talked a little bit about earlier about what inspired you to start your business or get into the food industry.
Okay, so for those that just recently joined, at that time my youngest daughter was going to daycare on 42nd in Capitol. That's where Pepper Pot, I think he still has that spot, but I know he got the one on MOK. So he went, and I'm Jamaican, so my mom, she went and she told me about it. So I went and I waited 45 minutes for two egg rolls. 45 minutes. And I'm like, it's other food back there, and I'm just here for egg rolls. So I literally watched him through the window, watch how he made it. I went to the store. I don't know if it was that next day, but within that time I went and I made it my way. That's where the name came from. My name is Khayla. So I'm like, okay, K, making my way. I'm like, okay, KhayWay. And that's where the name came from. But yeah, watching him, and I waited. I decided to make it myself. My brother gave me the extra money to push it. Like I said, it's been 8 years as of August 28th to be exact. Was the first day I rolled an egg roll and sold it.
Love it.
That's where it came from.
And
I done quit jobs. I done quit jobs to just focus on my business. I do feel like I should be. I don't know if I should be or could be. I feel like I should be further than what I am now. I'm grateful for where I am, but I definitely do want to be further than what I am.
And I could definitely relate to that. Because I've been, let me see, it's probably been about 10 years that I've been doing 3Bs. And life happens. And I know that one thing about me is that when life happens, I have to totally shut down. And it happens. And I got 4 kids. So when life happens, it typically revolves around me taking care of my kids. So in that moment, I have to focus on, I have to be hyper focused on one thing and one thing only. And so I definitely understand when you say that you definitely think that you should have been further along. Absolutely agree. But again, life happens. Life and God puts you in positions, and He puts you through situations so that you can learn. Because
I'm learning that in my faith right now.
Yeah, a couple of years ago, you may not have been ready. You may not have been able to.
When it's my time, handle. It's my time.
Right,
and that's how I feel.
Right,
and at that time when I was put in a position to be on that truck, I wasn't ready. I had nothing to start with, nothing at all. and I didn't take that position, and I wish I would. Like sometimes I look back like I should have just took it and went with it, but that was my name on the line, and I didn't want nothing to fall. I didn't want it. I didn't want to be a failure. Rather, I mean, in order to get where you are, you got to have those moments. But I wasn't ready at that time.
Yeah, and you can't. But it's different from being, from just absolutely failing and having hiccups along the way, right? Because nobody's perfect. No business is going to be perfect. Things are going to happen. Like we said, life is going to happen. But hiccups along the way and absolutely failing is totally different.
Yeah, like every day I roll, and like I said, I've been rolling for 8 years. Every day I roll, it's a different method every time. It's the same ingredients, it's the same how I do it, but it's like I see a different pattern. Like, okay, I can do all of my 12s. I can do 3 12s at one time, had them pick up, and then go back in the kitchen, start everything over. Like if I have a break from, I say my morning and my night, where I'll have from 1 to 2 because I got to pick my daughter up at between 3 and 4, and I'll come back and I'll have people pick up at 5, where I'm literally remaking everything. There's nothing left. When people pull up, you got any extras? No.
Yeah.
It was one time that I had an extra, and it was 2. That was it. But I don't make anything. I make what y'all order. So if y'all order 20, I may have enough for just 20. If I got 22, somebody getting lucky, or the kids getting one.
And that's the thing, because and what people don't understand is that, you know, when I put out and I say I'm cooking, I'm making this, I'm rolling, I'm doing whatever I'm doing, and you say you want food,
I'm thinking to make it for you.
I'm gonna make that amount for you. It's gonna be set aside for you because you said, I'm having you in mind. You said that, hey, I want this. Yeah, and so I'm giving you the date. I'm telling you the date. Yeah.
I done threw away chicken before, but for me, it was it was on me. Cause like I said, I've had people like, they don't ever see when I'm rolling. I don't roll unless y'all put in an order, because I've had that happen where the day that I'm like, okay, I want to roll, I done made all this stuff and nobody comes.
Baby, let me tell you, I've had like the last time, we got a question. What's your take on refusing service to customers based on political affiliation, sexuality, gender, etc.? Good. That is a great question. For me personally,
any disrespect, I'm not taking it.
Right. I don't care about gender, sexual orientation. One thing about me, I mind my motherfucking business. Okay. I just put up a post about that the other day. What you eat don't make me shit, right?
Nope.
But if you come in and you're being disrespectful, and you're being absolutely racist to that effect, and then you gotta get the fuck on. But other than that, I wouldn't give 2 shits. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't care. I really wouldn't care.
Yeah, I don't care about none of that other mess. I just don't be rude and don't rush me.
Yeah.
Don't rush me.
Yeah.
I don't like to feel rushed
at
all.
Right.
And I feel like for me, even like if I have, like I got like a little tally sheet. If you say you coming at 5, your order gonna be ready at 5. And then I have people call and text me. It's just me in the kitchen. So I don't even be on my phone. Sometimes my watch is not on. If my watch not on, I don't see if you're outside, but I know what time it is. The longest somebody ever had to wait, I'm gonna say, is maybe 10 minutes. And that's because I don't have them just sitting there ready for y'all. I'm literally frying them as y'all pulling up. That's like one of my biggest things. Like that's nearest to my heart, to where I want you to get it fresh and it's hot. My cousin Riri, she like, I'll reheat them. No, Riri, pull up when you say you coming. That's the only person. She was like, I'll eat them tomorrow. No, if I'm making them today, I want you to eat them today.
Exactly. So
he said, if someone comes in wearing a MAGA hat, will you consider not serving them?
Is this, okay, so I'm gonna ask this for real. Is this a real question? Like, is this a real person?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Because I'm just trying to make sure I ain't being trolled, because I don't want to do it to you, homie.
No, that ain't no AI.
Okay. I don't want to do it to you, homie, because I don't really play that shit. But no, if somebody came in wearing a MAGA hat, if this is actually a real question,
I don't care.
I don't care.
Get your egg rolls.
I don't
I already had your
care.
payment.
If
Have a good day. Thank
you
you.
right, if you have a wonderful attitude, if you don't come in being rude, if you don't, it's to me, it's about how you come to me, right? Um, if you come at me and you're rude and you're racist, regardless if you're wearing a magna hat, if you're a transgender, if you're whatever the case may be, I don't care. I don't care. If you are rude and um you are not acting like you got some fucking sense, and I'm just gonna say it the way that I'm gonna say it. If you're
It's a
not
no.
acting like you got some fucking sense, you got to get on. It's just as simple as that. You know what I'm saying? Who's gonna accept somebody being rude?
Absolutely no disrespect for me.
Who's gonna accept somebody being racist in their face? Not me. I'm not them who turn their cheek. I'm not. Okay. So, but um, so yeah, that's the answer to that. So okay, wait. So now let's talk about a little bit about customer service. Because that's also something that we're seeing. And we see it a lot, not only just in small business owners, black business owners, but we're seeing it just across the board. And it's not even no more so in the service industry, right? Of course, it's more so in the service industry because that's what we do. We serve.
Mm-hmm.
But you got an attitude because you just had to come to work and roll out the bed and come to work today. Um, what does great customer service mean to you?
Great customer service is pretty much acknowledging me. That I'm real big on that. Like if I walk in somewhere, you don't speak, I probably got an attitude now because I don't walk past about 5 people.
Mm-hmm.
I'm big on just
Mhm.
being acknowledged. Good morning,
Yeah, I
hi.
walk out quick.
Say something like if
Mhm.
I'm standing there, don't act like you mad that you have to be here because the dollars that I'm giving you, regardless how many it is,
Mhm.
that's your paycheck.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So for me, it's just being pleasant,
Mm-hmm.
acknowledge me, and get my order right. That's
Right.
pretty much it.
Right. For me, great customer service is like you said, acknowledging people when they come in the door. There should never there should never be a time where somebody comes into an establishment, regardless of what the industry is, but most importantly, a service industry, a restaurant, a bar, a lounge,
It's done.
somewhere like that. Yeah. There should never be a time where somebody comes into the establishment and they're not greeted at all. Um, you're checking to make sure that my customers are okay.
Mhm.
After I've initially greeted them, how long do they have to wait before somebody comes to take their order? How long do they have to wait before, after my order is taken? How long do I have to, does somebody come back and say, I've gotten everything. I may need something else.
Yeah, just keep
Are
checking
y'all
me.
okay? Now you can do that a little bit too much. We can kind of check a little bit too much where it's like, okay, well,
I'm good.
damn, like,
Right.
yeah, like I was somewhere and um somebody the waiter
Favorite drink.
the waiter came probably to our table 5 times to check on. And while I get it, at some
Sometimes when
point
I
it
was
feels
serving,
like I'm
sometimes we
being
was bored.
rushed. Yeah, and but it's like now, okay, so now at this point I feel real rushed.
Yeah.
Now I feel rushed because do you need to see?
Was it busy?
No.
Well, then I wouldn't feel rushed if it's not. So circling back, because I thought you was asking customer service as far as KhayWay or just in general.
Just in general.
If we out at a restaurant and it's not busy, if you gonna keep constantly checking on me, I'll let you know if I need something.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't. Yeah, like you said, I don't want to feel rushed either. But
Mm-hmm.
sometimes that is great customer service to me, where I just want you to know, like, hey, I'm here if you need something.
Yeah.
Let me know. Versus my manager walked past and then I'm like, well, your table just asked me for some water. I just went over there. They didn't want nothing.
Right. Mm-hmm.
So I guess it's a hit or miss with that. Where overly checking, I don't take offense to it.
Mm-hmm.
Now if it's busy with me being in the industry, I'll get that. So I'm like, damn, she want to get another section or another table so she can make some more money because we not buying nothing. You do have people that just sit there and talk and talk and talk and don't get nothing else. So in that case, yes, I get that, but I wouldn't be bothered by it.
Yeah. Yeah. Um, I mean, I'm not so much as bothered by it, but if you're constantly coming to my table, hey, are you okay? Like, damn, like I can't even really enjoy my food and enjoy the situation because you done came to my table 5 times in 20 minutes. I'm
Yeah,
okay.
that's
You know,
excessive.
no, and there's no exaggeration.
That's
It was
excessive.
it was very excessive to absolutely to the point where I felt like we were being rushed because it's like, damn. I'm sitting here. I'm eating.
In
My
that
food is
case, when I
here.
left out, I would have let somebody know, like, tell little mama she don't gotta keep checking on people like that. Cause now
Yeah.
I'm ready to go, or I
Yeah.
left because she kept asking.
Hmm.
In
And I,
those cases, that's when you can silently say something versus
right.
going on Facebook and say I was at such and
Hmm.
such, and that's what
Hmm.
what we tend to do sometimes.
Hmm. Um, have you ever had a situation to where um you went to the business owner and you said something, gave a critique, gave a criticism, and you were met with disrespect?
Let me think. Have I ever been to an establishment, said something to the owner, and they felt offended, or they didn't take what I said? I
Mm-hmm.
don't. I would say no. I don't think so. Just because I can't think. Usually it'll come to the top of my head.
Mm-hmm.
Now if I come back, I'm gonna be back in the comments like, oh yeah, I remember I was at such and such. But as of right now, I can't think of any place. I've been to places where I have said something and it was adjusted
Mm-hmm.
versus me, getting her in trouble or getting him in trouble. I've said something and they fixed it.
Mm-hmm.
Honored what I asked for. And I'm real big. Like when I go out, I'm asking to the T because I'm paying for it. So I
Right.
want it to come out like how I want it. I
Right.
don't give me anything. If I
Mm-hmm.
ask for a drink to be made, I don't want anything pre-made. I want it fresh.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want what y'all mix, or I'm telling you what I want in there because that's what I want. So I'm gonna pay
Right.
for what I want.
Right. And yeah, that's like, and as of late, like we've seen a lot of places who the owners have come out and they've just kind of like went crazy almost. You probably know what I'm talking about.
I'm trying to think.
Somewhere you used to work.
Yeah.
Uh, um, and when I see that, and I'm just like, why are we doing that, right? Um, you have a dream here, and
Mhm.
this is your passion,
Mhm.
and even and yes, everybody's human. You know what I'm saying? And that's almost like somebody talking about your baby. You don't want nobody talking about your baby. You know what I'm saying? Or somebody hit your baby. You ready to tussle. You know what I'm saying? You mama bear. I get it. But we have to remember, like, this is business.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, um, responding to certain things, and this is something that
Out in
I'm
the
I'm
open.
learning. Yeah, certain things that I'm learning from people, um wonderful people whom I love, um who I'm learning from them, that um and just seeing it in action, is that every time somebody says something, you don't have to respond.
Absolutely.
You
I
don't have to respond.
I be so nonchalant now where I don't go back and
I
forth.
you know I
I don't have the energy no
I'm
more.
working on it, because I will
I
cuss.
don't have it no more.
Whew.
I am not
I
the same
baby, I
person.
baby, I will
I still cuss. I be trying to stop, but them words still be there. But as far
I
as
ain't trying to
going back
stop. I
and
ain't even gonna
forth,
lie.
I can't do it no more.
Yeah, I don't like going back and forth. However, I feel like I still have the mentality of, I'm like, who you checking?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I will definitely let somebody know when they got me fucked up.
Mm-hmm.
No, no, no.
I guess I just do it in
I don't
like
give a damn.
peace.
Yeah, I mean, there's there's certain ways. Like, I know different ways on how to check somebody. You know what I'm saying? But when I want to take it there, I'll take it there. I'll go to hell with them.
I ain't going
Like
with her.
Cardi B
I ain't
say.
going with her.
I'm not taking sometimes I'm not taking it. I'm not taking the high road. I'm going down, down. Um, let's see what other questions.
I need my hair done. If anybody want to sponsor,
I know, me
I'm just
too.
saying.
I'm just gonna go home and mold my shit, not put a
I
couple
wish April
curls
real
in
cut
there.
my hair. Then I have to get a relaxer. Then I'll be fine.
Let me see here. So let me see. Okay, good question. So, how do you balance quality, service, and staying true to your brand?
Oh, that is a good question. How do I balance? Oh, I guess like I said, not letting people rush me.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like when they be like, rush me. No, don't rush me because I need to take my time. It's just me. I don't have no help.
Mm-hmm.
When I do have events, I'll have my sister come out and help. Sometime the kids. But as far as that, everything is just me. From shopping to cleaning to cooking to rolling to frying to taking your orders, boxing everything. It's just me. Just me.
Mm-hmm.
So it's hard to, and that's why I stopped posting like, "Hey, I'm rolling today. Inbox me.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see what I how many orders I have,
And what you
tell
can
me
do.
what you want.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Tell me what you want. I'm gonna write it all down.
Mm-hmm.
Give me a time, and then I'm gonna put everybody in a time frame because I have some people like I'm free all day, and I got people. I get off work at 5. I get off work at 7.
Mm-hmm.
I don't try to roll that late. One day I'm
Right.
just gonna roll all day until I can't roll no more.
Right. Ooh, baby, I
Um,
did that one time. And
Whew, I don't think I used to roll late. I started late. I rolled as late as 2 o'clock before.
mm-hmm.
That was for Candace. Shout out to my girl. I miss her so much. But yeah, I don't want to feel rushed.
Mm-hmm.
So to balance everything, I have to have some kind of order with myself first.
Mm-hmm.
If I don't have any order, that's when it get chaotic. I get overwhelmed. Shit get fucked up. You may want a combo, or you may want a steak.
Shut it down.
You may want a steak and you get a combo. Now you're allergic, and I done fucked it up. So don't rush me to where I feel like I'm overwhelmed.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And that's how you get the same quality. Like I said, I feel like I do the same. I can really do this shit in my sleep.
Mm-hmm.
Like I got it so down packed where it's like people like, let me help you. My kitchen not that big enough first.
Right. Right.
And then when I do get help, sometimes I feel like you in a way, or I know how to eyeball it to where I'm putting enough where it's the same size.
Mm-hmm.
And then if somebody else do try to come roll, like when I had my rolling event, I had Zaytoven helping me, my brother Kennard, my husband at the time, my twin cousin, no, Shamari was helping me, Foreign helped me. But I mean, they know how to roll, but they never rolled an egg roll before. So it's easy once you get it, but it's
right.
It's like I said, you have to roll it, and it has to be perfect. Like,
yeah,
it just gotta be together.
I had somebody, one of my friends roll. Shout out to Kit Kat. I had to tell my baby to move. I said,
yeah,
baby, my shit looking like envelopes.
Yeah, see, flat empanadas. Look like a damn quesadilla. No, it got to be the certain size. Like I said, I can eyeball it to where it's the same size that I want it. So that's the thing. Like once I get to where I want to be, I'm gonna have to train somebody to roll from. I'm not there yet.
Right.
And then like I'm not bringing in what I could bring in. So I'm only doing like, for me, I can be good with making 50 egg rolls a day and be good.
Right.
And then I can roll again another week.
Right.
Like it is for the money, but sometimes it's not. Like it's I have people that, like when I have events, like I have to cut it off where I can't have you getting 10. I only made 30.
Right.
So if you get 10, I got 20 left. And then I got 30 people coming. Right. So that means they can't even get nothing. So half the times when I do have events, I don't even post that I'm there. It's either it's going to sell or it's not going to sell. And that's how I feel. So, and especially if I pay to be at an event, I don't want my regulars to come, because y'all could have just put up to the house. And I could have saved this. I could have saved that vendor fee. Right. And I could have saved the time and the hassle of bringing, like I literally have to bring my whole entire kitchen. Like when I did Elevate, I'm taking 2 trips up and down the stairs. I'm bringing all the food, the warmers, the water, the fire to go underneath. I'm bringing my table, my to go.
And that's another thing.
It's a lot of work in this.
Yes, Tan. Kit Kat was playing with the food, baby. I had to sit her down. Hold on, just sit down, baby.
No, I ain't had nobody in the kitchen.
But no, I definitely understand that. Even on the level that like I said, I don't do too many dinners and stuff from my home anymore, or any pop-ups, which I'm actually going to be doing a pop-up in November. So I'm excited about that to get back into that.
Okay.
Because I loved doing the pop-ups and stuff like that. So
I didn't.
shout out
And that's
to
one thing. Like
I
didn't.
loved it.
I love the money that
absolutely
came
loved
from it, and
Mhm.
I love like to get more of exposure. But like I
mhm.
said, it's just me.
Yeah.
So it's a lot of work. Like
Yeah.
I don't have a
It's
team.
definitely
I don't
a
have
lot
a
of
team.
work. Yeah. But like what I do right now, me working at Black and cooking at Black. Again, shout out to Black. Come rush us. Rush me. You know what I'm
I
saying?
can handle the rest,
And
baby.
and with
Slowly.
me, I'm cooking sometimes 4 nights a week, right? Only me. And we can get upwards of almost 200 orders a night. And it's only me. So I'm cooking fish, I'm cooking chicken, I'm cooking burgers, I'm cooking Phillies, and I love what I do. I absolutely love what I do. But it's not easy.
Not at all.
It's not easy. And when you have people who they rude, they rush you, like you see me back
Rose
here,
said
right?
she don't make fast food, so
Yeah.
she got a sign at 1700 pull up.
Yeah.
This ain't fast food.
This
You
is
gotta
not
wait
fast
for it.
food, baby.
And I don't want if I put
Yeah.
my order in, I don't want my food coming out in 2 minutes.
And nobody's pre making anything. Everything is made right then
Made
and
to
there.
order. KhayWay is made to order.
Everything is made to order. So, and just imagine me, like I said, I'm cooking all night long. From 7 o'clock, the kitchen closes at 1:30, 1:45. So, that is that in itself, I'll be like, whew, it's just me. But it's like, okay, I love what I do. So, bringing it back to the Black business owners and what we do, we do it mostly because of we love what we do.
I love this shit.
Really,
When I say
honestly,
I love
it's
it.
not like I'm like that auntie when I'm sitting there and I'm cooking my food, or that mama when I'm sitting there and I'm cooking my food and I'm like, dinner ready or the food ready, or I hand you your box of food. I need you to eat that shit right now. I need you to eat that. And I'll be sitting over there and I just be like,
especially when I like if I'm catering for somebody, or if I drop it off and I see people, I'm like, they fucking that shit up.
I love that. I
up.
absolutely love that. Or either I like when, look, you can see Tom ass going through. And I like, when I see
on the back
on the screen back here. But I love when I'm at work and somebody grandma, somebody auntie come in. I'm like, oh shit, this is good. Thank you. Thank you.
I did my big one.
So it is like we're doing this, and especially those of us at this point that we're not doing it because we're making a whole lot of money.
Absolutely not.
We're not, you know what I'm saying? We're doing it because it's passion.
It has been some times where I have.
Yeah.
Like I said, I quit my job to do it.
Oh,
but
yeah.
like I said, the way I pace my orders, where I can say, like for me, I only want to make 40. Well, not $40. I only want to make 40 egg rolls. Whatever that entire. Yeah.
Really?
Some days it be like that where I'm like, okay, I can roll and only want to make 40 egg rolls. Once that 40 is done, that's it.
Oh, girl, I'm making 100 plus egg rolls every rip.
Sometimes it can be like what I'm saying. Like today,
yeah,
I made.
Oh, let me get my egg rolls.
10.
Let me get my egg rolls. Sorry, y'all, but sister girl ain't ate all day. Look at Tone. Tone, like,
which one you want? So I got jerk. So I do jerk chicken and cabbage. Jerk chicken, curry shrimp and cabbage. That's my favorite. And then I do a Philly cheesesteak, and that's the only one I make. I do make the chicken Phillies, but I didn't make that one. And then curry shrimp and cabbage by itself. So I got jerk, steak, and combo.
And you said you got 3 of each.
I got 2 steak,
3
combos, and 3 jerk.
Let me get combo and curry. You didn't do curry?
You like the people that be in my inbox. Let me get a chicken, a shrimp, a steak, and a steak and cabbage. Where you see that on the menu at? I literally just this is what I be talking about. So I'm gonna have a how to place the order, because it gets so frustrating for me, and I don't think it be intentional But this has to be said when you place the
Now you
order.
seen it in real
When
life.
you place the order, tell me what you want. Look at my menu. If you say you want jerk, I have some people like they want jerk, and then I want the chicken one. Which chicken one? I got 2 chickens. Or they say I want a Philly. Which Philly? I got 2 Phillies.
Okay, so I don't want steak. Which one got shrimp in it?
The combo. So that's the curry chicken.
Okay.
I mean, that's the see now you fucking me up. Now it's the curry shrimp, the jerk
Okay.
chicken, and cabbage. That's a combo. That's a combination egg roll.
Okay, give me combo.
And then I have a steak. You don't want the steak, so then I got jerk and cabbage. But you already pretty much got that. You got the combo, so it got the shrimp in
Yeah.
there.
I don't give a damn.
So that's this one. So this
Uh-huh.
it's 3 in there.
Okay.
And you want steak? You want steak or jerk?
I don't, as long as they got shrimp, that's all I care about.
That one's separate. So
Oh, that you see how that worked out perfectly.
oh, and then since I ain't had no tops, I went to damn Sam's Club today, and the shit was $70. I put that shit back so fast. Tom, can you pass me the sauce that's up there? I don't think I've ever paid that much for those.
No,
and maybe
that's-
if I did,
that's
I must have had it.
ridiculous.
But I put it back because I really thought I was going in there to get a box for $18 each. That total came up to $78. I said, "Oh no, I ain't got it.
You know they also have some at
I ain't got it.
they got these at Pick and Save too.
I'm gonna have to go to I'm gonna have to stop at Walmart because I'm doing orders tomorrow.
So y'all heard it here. She is doing orders tomorrow.
I even posted it on my regular page. I try not to post, and sometimes people think when I say inbox my business page, if you was to text my business page right now, it's gonna text me and tell me I have an unread message.
this okay.
That's the only
Yeah.
reason why I tell people to message my business page because my personal I don't check that all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Here go the sauce.
Mm-hmm.
You don't need no sauce?
I do, but
Well,
I don't. But I do.
Could I have disputed that? Because that box came from Sam's Club. I ain't had no. I had like
Unless
20.
they raise their prices.
no. I had 20 just regular cups. I ain't had no tops.
Mm-mm. Yeah. Oh, but you mean like because you have more?
Yeah, I had. So they either gave me extra or they didn't give me enough.
That
I'm gonna have to
always
start
happens.
counting.
Always happens.
I'm gonna have to start counting because I think they gave me 2,490 and
But I don't know. I don't know why. I was actually just telling our bar back this at work that with these cups, I don't know why that happens. There's always you run out of tops.
when I say I
and
was cussing
lids.
up some shit, I had to put foil on them today. Real ghetto. I ain't had no
Ghetto
more
shit,
sandwich
so
bags because I used them the last time.
I've done the ghetto shit.
But-
so.
Oh, you won't.
You didn't get your
Here,
food.
so it's jerk and so the top one it's like the top one is steak.
I just don't want shrimp. That's all.
You don't. She got all the shrimp ones.
That's all
Mhm.
I cared about. The
Here
rest
go the
is,
sauce. Let me get a cup.
don't matter.
And
So that's steak that you can bite into. I like to tell like it when I write on my box, like I be real particular because like if I want a
Mhm.
steak and I think I'm finna bite in a steak, that's what I want. If I want a jerk, that's what I want to bite into. So like I label it to where you know what you finna eat, what you biting into.
You're very tasty.
That I'm so big on flavor, like I can't have no bland shit.
I'm sorry, y'all, but
Intermission.
right.
No, it's a food
I'm gonna
truck.
get to some other shit in a minute. Give me a second.
It's a food truck.
It is a food show, so if you don't want to hear no smacking,
What they call it, Aiden Samar or some shit like that.
yeah.
I don't know why people want to. I don't know why people
Did they
sit
do
there
that?
and watch people eat. Like I don't want you to watch me eat.
Mm-mm.
Look, she fucking that shit up.
Mhm. You're good. I ain't gonna
So yeah,
lie.
so while they eating, I am rolling tomorrow. I did.
Mhm.
I'm gonna see if I can pin KhayWay. If not, then one of them will do it.
I'll do
Yeah, it doesn't give me the. Oh wait, no, it don't give me the option to pin. No, but yes, I am rolling tomorrow. So once I get home, I'm gonna go on my personal page, on my business page, start gathering orders. I won't have a time until I know what all I'm making. Like for me to start my day, it used to be 10, depending on the time. I had somebody pick up 1 egg roll today. I don't discriminate. If you want just one, you can come just get one. But it has to be when I'm making other orders. I'm not just gonna get out of bed and open up a pack of chicken, cut up a cabbage to make 1 egg roll. That's a waste of my time. So for the
No,
Phillies,
dead ass.
for the Phillies, and like I said, it's just me. So when I'm cooking, I literally have to turn the kitchen all the way around to when I'm making the chicken, the cabbage is last, the shrimp is last, the steak. I'm literally making everything day of right then and there. So for the Philly cheesesteaks, I request for people to order at least three. Because the pack that I use, I can make 8. Um, so yeah, so the Phillies is 3. Chicken Phillies, that's my second favorite. I need to start back making those. Like I don't want to say like I push those to the side. A lot of people know about them, and then some people don't know about them because I don't push them as much as I push the Phillies and the combos. But the chicken Phillies, man, if Juanita's still in here, that's the only one she like. She don't like spice. She don't eat red meat. The chicken Phillies is my favorite. My godbrother put me on those. Yeah, the chicken Phillies is where it's at. And the chicken Philly, it's seasoned chicken. I have sauteed green peppers and onions, and then I have provolone cheese and mozzarella cheese.
Y'all see how you don't hating ass bitch? See yourself. Place our motherfucking order.
Yeah. So yeah, so tomorrow I will be taking orders. I typically don't like to do day of orders because, like I said, I need to know what I'm shopping for. I did go to the store today, so whatever I have, that's what I'm making. It's been times where I had to go back to the store. I done ran out. I done had somebody that placed a bigger order, and I feel like I had more time. So yeah.
Okay. Give me 1 second. One more second. One more. Let me go to my business page.
I tagged your business page.
Okay.
Oh, tomorrow I'm only rolling until about maybe 5, 6 o'clock because then I'm going to appointments for worship, and if we have a time. The first time we had a time. So yeah, I'm only rolling. I typically start cooking depending on my orders. The earliest I've had somebody pick up egg rolls as early as 9 o'clock before. Shout out to Joanna Brown. She do cakes. She came and she was getting some for work, and I had the time, so I made them.
Okay. Let me put these down.
But yeah, I'm starting tomorrow between 11:30, 12. It just depends on how many egg rolls I have, and then your time that incorporate with my time.
Can I get a napkin or something, Tom? Please.
All right. Wonderful.
So I can't even say nothing.
So
They wasn't for
they not
anytime I'm making an event
for 'em.
like even if it was a whole line of food, I skip over because I can get them. It's for everybody else. You would never see me at an event with an egg roll on my plate
Oh, me
because
neither.
it's for
Yeah,
y'all. It's for y'all.
I don't eat my food.
And I didn't even
I mean,
eat
I
it. Like
eat
I
my
cooked
food,
at home. I
but
made
yeah.
the kids food, and I didn't even eat nothing.
Yeah, when you're, and that's one thing that I hate to see is somebody who's preparing the food, and as you're preparing your food, you're sitting there eating too. That is just and that's not safe.
Mm-hmm.
That's not safe according to the rules. That is not safe. But so we talked about, the supporting our own. We've talked about a little bit about the customer service aspect of that. So I always like to say, okay, well, sorry y'all. I always like to say, well, what can you do to make it better? Right?
Mm-hmm.
You have all of the, and I'm talking about me specifically. You have all of these bright ideas. You have, all of this experience. What can you do to help this situation? So what I am launching November 1st is I am launching a customer service training
Let's go.
business for local
Let's
businesses.
go. Let's go.
With that customer service training is going to be called First Impressions Academy.
Mm-hmm.
Because of
first
course,
first impression is
first
everything.
impressions is everything. So with that being open, hopefully, my aim is to, excuse me, my aim is to really target those in the service industry. It's really to work with our local businesses, Black businesses, to help them in terms of customer service, whether that be in the form of a secret shopper type of deal. So whereas I come to your establishment, you know I'm coming. You don't know
It was a
exactly.
show. What was that? Boss?
Yeah,
Something.
like
That used to be funny.
yeah,
What was
like
it called? Oh yeah,
yeah.
that's what it was called.
where it's like you know I'm coming because you hired me to come, right? But you don't know exactly the date that I'm coming because you're not gonna play in my face, right? And we want to see everything that encompasses. I don't want you to try to, if I tell you I'm coming, Thursday at 5 o'clock, I don't want you to have your best service on the schedule. I don't want you to have,
that
you know what I'm
defeats
saying?
the purpose.
Exactly.
That defeats the purpose.
Exactly. So, it's gonna be whether it be, secret shopping, and then me providing my my findings, whether it be through training, like with team meetings. Hopefully these businesses are actually having monthly employee meetings, so whether it be something like that, whether it be just handouts, pamphlets, but my goal for this is because that's the majority of what I see, right? And for those that don't know, this is not something that I just like, oh shit, let me just go ahead and do this. No, I've actually been in customer service for over 25 years. I trained customer service. I managed customer service, just like Kia just said. I was her manager, I was her trainer. I do this, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is what I do. I can do customer service off the top of my head, and not just specifically, phone shit. I know customer service. I've taken, courses and stuff on customer service. So this is not something that I'm just doing just because, customer service is actually a passion of mine. I love when, even where I work now, and where somebody comes in and they like, oh, it's such a vibe here, y'all customer service is just so good, blah 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 blah.
That
like,
was that will bring the people
that.
back.
Absolutely. Because I believe that, I would rather go somewhere, and I'm gonna be completely 100. If the food is not A1, the drinks may not be A1, but that customer service, baby,
it has potential.
I'm
to
coming.
Get there.
It has potential to get there. But what will stop me is absolutely walking into a business and establishment, and I'm giving shitty service.
Half-ass.
Absolutely service. No go. I'm not coming
Taking
back.
Your orders.
I'm never coming
Putting
back.
Your drinks back. I gotta ask for shit. No.
Yeah.
If I'm eating food, give me a fork.
Yep.
I shouldn't have to ask you for silverware and napkins.
Exactly.
It's big, especially with
everything
napkins
should be there
in a straw.
Yeah, and that's my thing. While I'm at work with me, sending plates out. If your food, requires you to have a fork, you're gonna get a fork. If your food requires you to have a knife, you're gonna get a knife. If it's, you should not have to. When I, and not saying that I'm perfect, because there's sometimes, when I get busy and I'm just like, oh, but for the most part, you don't have to ask for ketchup unless you want more than 2 packets, because that shit costs. But you're gonna have ketchup. You're gonna have hot sauce.
My sauce. I'm doing my. I'm rolling. If y'all don't like the sauce, tell me so I don't have to send it, because sometimes when I see
we're gonna talk afterwards. We're gonna talk afterwards.
Especially with the cost of these sauces. So I'm really mad that I went to Sam's Club and I walked out with nothing because I refused to pay $80 for them.
We're gonna talk afterwards, because right.
I don't think I've paid that much before.
No,
I probably did, and I didn't
never
remember.
Been that much before. They've never been that much.
It's
before.
A box that holds 2,500.
Yeah.
These cups, and then another box with just the lids. The lids was more than the cups.
And then my question is, why are they selling them
separately? Put it together, yeah.
But anyway, but yes, so that will be launching in November 1st. So I really hope that the community
Takes heed to
supports
that.
this and
Yeah.
take heed to this, because this is not, I don't have any angst. I don't have no hater. I don't have This is not somebody that's trying to come in and tell you how to run your
Mhm.
business. This is not somebody that's trying to come in and think that I know everything, because I don't. I'm just simply trying to come in and be a remedy to the situation, and to
Absolutely.
what everybody's screaming customer service, customer service. But who's actually training people? Who's Because let's just be
You got some
honest.
that'll do one training day and that's
Yeah.
it.
And a lot of these business owners, they don't know customer service themselves. They know what they want to experience when they come into an establishment, but they don't know customer service, and they don't know how to train it. They don't know how to get it across. So first impressions, academy, you all will be seeing more about that
I'm excited for
soon.
you. That's super dope.
Thank you. Okay. So you will be hearing more about that soon. Lots more about that. If you have any businesses that you would like to, secret shopper, customer service, reach out to me. I'm going to be making a page shortly, social media page shortly for that. So I can, as y'all say, make sure that my marketing is straight. um
You irritated.
I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying? Like, I like to put shit to the test. You know what I'm saying? You say, okay, y'all marketing, but I already know, because I've been there, I've done that. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not gonna shade, this area that I'm talking about. But you all will hear more about that. Again, hopefully that is something that the community will see as something being useful. Um, because it's not even just
It's needed.
it's needed.
It's
It's
needed.
needed. And it's not even just in the service industry. It's, these people opening other businesses,
Mhm.
where you may be you're the owner and you're the worker,
Yeah.
and your customer service sucks,
Yeah, because everything is all on you.
because everything is all on you. And we get that. However, there's a remedy to that,
Mhm.
and it's me. So with that being said, just a couple takeaways. I want to make sure that I think that we need to start giving each other more grace.
Absolutely.
We need to start supporting each other more than what we say that we are,
Mhm.
more than what we rah about. Because a lot of people, again, y'all do not support people. Y'all don't support people. And we just gonna keep it all the way real.
Like I said, I
There's
have
a
a
lot of
lot.
rah about, oh, we not supporting because of XYZ. But let's just keep it a buck. Y'all not supporting people because you don't want to, because they're not in the circle that you hang with. They're not in the circle that you know about. They're not known enough. I saw some trash ass shit the other day, baby, and I'm talking about some shit. You got to be fucking kidding
I wouldn't
me.
eat it, but
You got to
if
be
we
fucking
if we
kidding
talking
me.
about the same thing, I wouldn't eat it. It's a time and place for everything.
Probably
But
so.
I mean, when you have your own following fan base,
Yeah, and I
it
know
comes
that.
with that. But you got
Yeah.
some people that only sport, like you said, off the simple
Mhm.
fact that you're popular or you're
Mhm.
known.
Mhm. And then they, and I understand that people do things based off of trends.
Yeah, and that's how she
Honestly,
getting her shit off.
right.
Like,
And
she
that's
has a strong following
Mhm.
basis where it's not
Mhm.
even in her city. Like, she's able to
Mhm.
branch out.
Mhm. Yeah, and
KhayWay tour coming 2026.
that's how, oh my mama. But that's how I actually started doing egg rolls, because I was catering and I was doing other food, but that's how I started doing egg rolls, because it was trending at the time. It was trending. And then that actually ended up being one of the most popular things that I have, is egg rolls, still to this day. So, I understand that we go through things and we're, what I'm saying, we're trending and stuff like that. But, as a business owner, and this is another thing, and I should have said this earlier, this is another thing that you have to you as a business owner, you have to make sure that you are staying within the realm. It's okay for you to pivot, right? It's okay for you to pivot. But you have to make sure that you're staying within the realm of what you began. You know what I'm saying? The jumping out the hat, jumping out the box and doing like all of this old crazy ass shit. That shit is not going to last, right? That's what I call somebody being a hustler versus somebody being an actual
Well, her
business
thing
owner.
is what I think is from prison to purpose or something like
I don't give a fuck. That
her
shit,
customer service. She was definitely
you
rude.
was fucking selling
She was definitely rude.
tuna salad and beans and weenies, and you motherfuckers ate it up, and now you
she
got
was
sick.
definitely rude. Like we spent our money on this, and this is the things that we get. Like it was 100% rude.
Yeah, so that's
out
why
of pocket.
That's
no reason I should
right.
be out there trying to swing with
Mhm.
somebody, and they didn't pay me money for something that I'm supposed to get to them.
And
Absolutely,
and some people that didn't even get their food, they didn't even get their
it's
money
a lot
back.
of people that didn't get their food.
They didn't even get their money back.
No,
you didn't get refund,
Nope.
did you?
Nope. It was a lot of people. She was like, "Well, I can send your money back. If you send me some money, I want to give you what you pay for." And that's the same with me. I don't want to order anything, whether it's clothes, food. I don't want to order something to get my money back.
Yeah,
that defeated the purpose. I ordered it because I wanted it.
Yep, absolutely. So those that are watching, I do, and I know we've been on for a minute, but we'll probably I'm gonna see if we can do some highlights and stuff since we couldn't get it posted to our personal pages for whatever reason. But those that are watching, y'all, please make sure that you first of all be honest with your local food establishments, your local foodies, your local cooks.
Because it definitely makes them better. Makes
be
us
honest.
better.
Yes. Be honest. Give us grace. Again, like I said before, you all don't know what we have to go through to get the food out. And some days are just not good days, right? I've after I remember after Glenn passed, I was cooking heavy. Nobody knew
mind off of it.
that I'm crying the whole time I'm cooking, right? So that's just an example. And not asking for sympathy or nothing like that, but just keep in mind, you know what I'm saying? 9 times out of 10, it's one person in the kitchen by themselves, no help, cooking, like you said, grocery shopping, everything. Getting up 6 o'clock
I'm
in the
going
morning.
to multiple stores because I only shop at 3 stores for KhayWay.
Yeah.
So if one store out, I got to go to another one, and if they out, I got to go to another. If they don't have it, I can't roll.
Right.
Because I'm not gonna half-ass do it.
Exactly.
Just to get it out there.
But then also, those of us that are business owners, we also have to remember that our customer service and our quality is everything.
Everything.
Right. We can't expect for somebody to support us if the quality and the customer service that we're delivering is trash. And I've seen it multiple times. I've seen it lots of places. And specifically I'm talking about food. But the other thing, and I just
I'm big on
thought about this
too. Like I'm not
I just thought
no
about
ugly
this.
egg rolls.
This is something we may have to extend or do a part 2 to this conversation, because this is something else that I thought of, and I was thinking about this and I should have put it in my notes. Those of you business owners that have reached a certain level, right? Pull down and pick some of us up that haven't reached that level.
Okay, orders, I see y'all.
To help us get to where we need to go. You know what I'm saying? Some of y'all, and I saw a post the other day from a guy, and I kind of I made my own post because I don't go on people posts talking shit. I just make my own post talking shit. But I kind of made another post in reference to his post in regards to he was talking about it was a lot of gibberish, but he was talking about support. He was also talking about why would he, after he's gotten to a certain level, why would he support somebody that's not on his level?
Oh.
Yeah. And
Oh. Okay.
this specific person is very well known.
I know who you're talking about. Just
Uh,
just hearing it. I
yeah.
think I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, this person is very well known. This person is I'm just gonna leave it at that.
That's sad.
And again, this is somebody that I personally know, right? This is somebody that and I'm looking at the post and I'm like, wow. And I know, I'm surprised, but I know he's not the only person that thinks that.
I don't think that, y'all. I'm sorry.
He's not the only person that thinks that. There's lots of people that I think that because when the y'all
part 2 coming soon.
Right, because when the post came up and he posted the shit, the amount of people that were co-signing to what he said and the certain people that I saw that commented and co-signed the shit, I said, wow. So now, because you get to a certain level, you can't help somebody that you deem is below you, but you cheating on your wife.
And that's
y'all.
That's our time. That's our time, y'all. Cause she on bullshit. That's our time, y'all.
Bye, y'all. We'll finish this
place your orders. I'm
place
cutting the list
orders
off at
KhayWay.
12. I don't do day of, so I'm gonna be posting when I get home before I watch my movie.
They're gonna be inboxing me like, who is that? Who is that?
Tomorrow, they definitely finna. Tomorrow, I'm not doing any day of unless I don't get enough orders. And it's not me
that he cheating on with. So don't be asking and don't get no fucking fucking questions or it ain't me. But yeah. So we're gonna continue this conversation because I would love to have another conversation with other business owners in the area, and just kind of get the ball rolling on what we need to do in order to turn the tide and how we can help each other.
There's definitely enough money for all of us to eat.
Literally,
trust me, it is.
Literally, everybody gotta eat. Bitch, you take breakfast, I take lunch, you take dinner, or in between. You know what I'm saying?
It's
Like everybody can win. And
when I sell out, go to her. When she sell out, go to the next
period.
person.
Period. Everybody can win. We're also gonna get together, like Kia said, and try to get this cook off going. So there's lots of things that I think that we can all do in order to make the support get a little bit better, the customer service a little bit better. Again, First Impressions Academy that will be rolling out November the 1st.
I love the name.
So you all please, share that, tag that, any business owners that may need that, tag them below. All right, y'all. Bye-bye.
Bye. Thank you.